to know God and to make Him known. That's the motto for Youth with a Mission, and is a small but beautiful explanation of what a discipleship training school is. The first half of the school is getting to know God, and then the second is making Him known.
Those are the most powerful words that we can say.
Here's how we made God known in the country of Liberia. My team and I got to spend almost 6 weeks going around the country of Liberia, spreading the gospel through tools, such as a dance performance and drama we learned, a simple book called The Wordless Book, showing a film called The Jesus Film, preaching in churches, and by simply striking up conversations with locals wherever we went. Our first week was spent between two northern counties in Liberia called Nimba and Bong County. In these places, it's very common to be Muslim, so at times it was difficult to speak to the people, but many were receptive to what we were doing. We also got to do ministry in a local prison and were able to pour into the lives of the inmates. Through our performances and wordless books, hundreds were able to receive Christ for the first time. One of the local ministries in the area told us they were making a Christian school and a new church. So we spent some time praying over the location it was being built at, in hopes that it would be a light to those in the surrounding area. The second week was spent working with a pastor named Pastor Commanda in a village an hour outside the capital city of Monrovia. We worked with him to do lots of local evangelism, kids programs, and showed the Jesus Film every night, where we saw many get saved. In this area, there's a lot of witchcraft that is practiced, but God is so good, and we saw 2 people get delivered from demons, and many more receive Christ. We were also able to minister to an orphanage and the largest prison in Liberia, where we saw many give their lives to the Lord as well. During our third week, we celebrated Christmas and took a few days to rest. Then we went to church Christmas Day and celebrated with the Liberian people. We showed the Jesus Film many times this week and worked with our amazing hosts, Victory Outreach Church. On our 4th week, we joined the Liberian YWAM base and celebrated the New Year and performed our dance and drama for 3 churches New Year's night. We did basketball ministry, kids programs, local outreaches, and we preached to a fishing village near the coast during this week. Some students were able to preach from a boat to a large group of people, and the Lord used us to bring many more to Him. Our final week and a half was spent with Victory Outreach Church in Monrovia, the capital city, where we again showed the Jesus Film and shared the gospel openly. During this week, as our time came to an end, we supplied and trained the church to continue the ministry we started. We taught our dance and drama and gave away some of our equipment so that they would be able to continue the work that we started in Liberia. After 41 days, our time in Liberia came to a close. But what God was doing there was just getting started. The Lord used us in mighty ways, and we boldly proclaimed His gospel in our time there. We saw 143 rededications and 2,409 people give their lives to Christ for the first time. And this is just the beginning of how God is going to transform Liberia. We were just a small part of a bigger plan God has for the country, but the impact we made will go on to glorify God and expand the kingdom for years to come.
Your grace more the rest, they always they follow me. Your joy be my strength, they power me. No other power to oppose me. Because